South Matter segment tonight, an outrageous statement by one of the architects of Obamacare. Speaking at the University of Pennsylvania, MIT economist Johnathan Gruber said this.
This bill was written in a tortured way to make sure CBO did not score the mandate as taxes. If CBO scored the mandate as taxes, the bill dies. If you get a law which said healthy people are going to pay in, it made explicit that healthy people pay in and sick people get money, it would not have passed. Okay? Just like the people, lack of transparency is a huge political advantage. And basically, call it the stupidity of the American voter or whatever. But basically, that was really, really critical to getting the thing to pass.
Now, we asked Dr. Gruber to come on the program. He's been with us before, but he's hiding now with S-Fox business anchor John Stossel. All right, let's take it one by one. The CBO is a congressional budget office. All right, what was the point there?
We don't want to call it taxes. We don't want to have them calling it taxes. People don't like taxes.
All right. So even though it is a tax, Obamacare,
we'll call it penalties.
No, but the Supreme Court of the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court called it a tax.
Well,
right. That's why he ruled that it was okay.
That's right.
All right. So that was deception number one.
Right.
It is a tax, but don't call it that because people wouldn't like it. Deception number two is that affluent people like Stossel and me pay in to the exchange at a rate that's higher than perhaps our insurance we already hold, and then the money gets transferred to people who don't have any, so they get free health care, right?
Not so much how affluent, but how healthy. And that's just insurance. They were selling this plan as free stuff for everyone. But the truth is, it's insurance. So if you're healthy, you're going to pay in to cover the sick people.
But the unbelievable rise in the co-pays and the deductibles, come on, you must know what's going on there.
People don't. I mean, he talked about the stupid electorate.
Yes.
He has a point. Not that people are so stupid, though some are, but people have lives. They're not paid attention.
They don't pay attention to a 1,200-page bill.
Right.
However, there was deception in the sense that the president went on national television and said, hey, there's not going to be any change. You're not going to. Most Americans will pay less. Most Americans aren't paying less.
And you can keep your doctor, and you can't.
But that's the side. The deception that Gruber is talking about.
How about the deception Gruber did? He got paid $400,000. Then he went on TV programs and didn't mention he was getting paid by the administration.
So he was paid $400,000 to consult on Obamacare.
He helped create it.
And he admits that the lack of transparency on this was helpful because it fooled all the dopey Americans who don't pay attention.
Why are you surprised? This is what
I'm not
they
surprised. I want it to be clear. I'm not surprised.
They do this all the time. Dodd-Frank was supposed to get rid of too big to fail. It didn't. They say shovel-ready jobs. They say the budget cut when all they really mean is we're going to raise it less than we planned to.
Right.
It's Washington speak.
Right.
They fool us.
Now, the University of Pennsylvania, an Ivy League school, had this on their website, but as soon as all hell broke loose, they took it off, right? That's deception too.
Right. And when they got complaints about it, they put it back up.
But not all of it. It's in a different form or something like that.
There's several forms. I mean, this has been available for over a year, and nobody really knows.
I didn't even know about it.
No, somebody noticed.
Do you, John Stossel, believe that the American people were legitimately conned over Obamacare? It was a well-thought-out con job.
Yes.
You do.
And we are conned every time we pass big bills that are going to fix problems.
But this is bigger than most of the others. This affects almost every American.
But it's consistent with the way government grows.
All right. John Stossel, everybody. Plenty more as the factor moves along this evening. We've got lots of questions tonight for Charles Krauthammer about Obamacare, the IRS, and the president in China.